everyone, and welcome to episode 48 of Pokemon Pharaohs. Today we're going to show you in the Discord, this is a map of the sand trap, and I'm showing you this because we are about to go into the sand trap. And if this causes you trouble, like you can't figure it out, you need to have the map, there is a map in the Discord. I just wanted to start this episode off with showing you that there is a way to get around it. As you can see, I was playing Pokerogue. But alright, let's begin with episode 48. Thank you for letting me do that little prelude. If you guys want to play this game, check out the link in the description. Remove the spacebefore.com or the spacebefore.gg and they'll take you where you need to go. Or watch that first video. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. One of the most fearsome places in here, the sand trap. And the first thing we're doing is popping a rappel. Because we have to rappel our way through this thing. It's really long and I really don't want to go through it all, and we're going to be getting all of the items and stuff along the way. I'm going to also be explaining certain things throughout this, like there are 4 specific Nurse Joys here. They are meant to help you figure out where you are in there, as well as be able to heal in the process in case you're one of the brave souls that tries to do this without enough max repels or high level Pokemon. Then there will also be little spots like this that are meant to help you. Now, originally, whenever I built this, there were no Nurse Joys. There were none of those brown stones. And the first time I tried to go through it, I was realizing people are going to get real mad at this point and either rage quit or they're just going to straight up hate it the whole game solely because of one moment. And then I gave it to a couple of friends, asked them if they wanted to ask them to go through it. They said it's fun, but like at the same time, it's a little much. It needed some help. So I put the Nurse Joys in there, and they said that was also cool, but like, I don't know. It eventually got to the point where I started adding those boulders to kind of tell you where you were, because it's a different color than everything else, so like it kind of helps. This rock looks different than the rest. Maybe I can use it to keep track of where I am. Come on, get up here, dummy. Just a second. Come on, get up here. There you go. Sorry, dog wanted on the bed, but he's a good boy and he asks for permission every time. Alright. So. Why did that do? Turn the heck off. Sorry, I was having some technical difficulties with things at home. Why is there a random... Oh, right. I'm not going to ruin that. Don't be rage baited, or don't be, like, baited into trying to rock smash those. Like, random rocks, those are wild Pokemon. As a heads up. Those are those kind of events that I like doing. But that also means I need to save this, like, right before I go do it, because there's a chance it gets me. Just in case. Okay. Didn't crash. Perfect. Okay. But yeah, we're going to go through and get all these. And then we're also going to fly all... we're not going to fly back and try and show you the correct path to go through. I'm showing you how to get all the items. If you don't want any spoiler and you want this to be as hard for you as possible, skip ahead. But originally this was just all Greystone. Do those give any experience? That really wasn't bad. Okay, let's get healing. But please use an escape rope and get out of here. It isn't safe and you are nowhere near the East Gate. Alright, there's our first joy. I think this just leads backwards, right? Yeah, it's just meant to confuse you. It's so hard to build a 2D map or maze. It's like, this is, like, it's so insane. Would any of you play a game that was like most of the region was kind of maze-like, and you actually had to like think about where you were going because it would make you have to backtrack. I healed you, but you're way off track. Try using the brownstones as checkpoints. When you get lost, retreat to the nearest brownstone and try again. Which would be going back to that thing. Yes, use a repel. Pray no more shed ninjas. Shed ninjas. I should have saved before I did that. Just in case. Right. That's what I was doing. Pulling up the Twitch stream real quick just so I can make sure that we are rolling. My internet has been kind of weird today. Okay. Let's go back down. Nothing there. Putting those brownstones in did make this like tremendously easier though. And those aren't like those are very specific Pokemon. That's always going to be a Shuckle. That is always going to be the Claydol. Like they're always going to be very specific Pokemon. Oh man, I never even got to that one. Funny. Okay. And there is one special secret in here, but I'm not going to spoil that yet. We will wait till we get... Uh-oh. I missed an item. So we got to go up there. There we go. Okay. And then that's just the U-turn. I clicked spacebar too many times. That's funny though. I kind of forgot about that. Sandstorm will kill it. Like that was intentional whenever I built it, but uh-oh. Where am I going? That's when you get through. So that means I gotta backtrack a little bit. See, I haven't done this in a while. I'm kind of getting lost. And these Shijinjas are just total buttholes. Okay. Okay. Well, there's the secret right there. Let's go find him. Originally, there was also a green path that led you to him directly from, like, whichever route. It's that stone. I need to go find this stone. Because that one's even lighter brown than the other ones. Okay, so we're going to go back. There it is. Does this say anything special? Schrock looks different than the rest. Maybe I can... Wait, I hear something coming from back there. So it's basically the same, but then it changes. Okay. This is me being bad at graphics. This here is why I rarely make my own graphics. And you even see the second one pop up from... Man. Well, we have to kill you. Oh, shiza. Maybe we'll find you in the pyramid. Oh, right. Back on track. I hate you. Nothing up here, right? Nope. Realistically, I could have just made this. I should have just made this so hard and just let the player suffer. That's not even me being like a sadist. That's just. I think it would have been a nice little icing on the top. Pretty sure we had. There it is. Okay. Especially if I just left it only the event Pokemon, I think that would actually make it perfect. Holy crap! He got the full 5. I think there's one more item this way. Nope, it was just one more decoy. Alright, we have officially reached Nordugo Plateau. Wow, I can't believe how many of you have made it through the sand trap. Alright, we're going in here. Getting that good old save. Like, not save. Oh, I never put one here. I never put an Nurse Joy here. Okay, let's fix that. Never talked to you, did I? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. And my encounter from here is, I already have a Darmanitan. And this is a real Darmanitan. I mean, I don't know why I expected anything other than a fire type. Okay, cool. Overrated fire lizard. Sorry, already got a Barney. We don't need you. Man, I didn't realize I had so many of the Pokemon that were here. This ground type gym is either going to shred us or just let us walk right through it. And I don't think there's going to be any gray area in that. I'm almost at the point of popping a repel. Why are there so many fire types as a ground type gym? It's weird. Did I mess up? I might have messed up on that. I don't even know. Jim's in a cave. Alright, so we're going to start in this spot. Oh, right. This room is going to have, these are going to be 5 starters. Like, Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5. Ah, Kanto region, how great it was. It was truly a classic. Glad I chose that and not the bolt. Yep, rest of this episode's totally gonna be fighting these guys. Oh my goodness. Ah, the Johto region. How great it was. I'm not sure if they all start with the grass one or if it's all in dex order, which still might end up being the grass one. I genuinely do not know. This is basically just giving you a last little bit of experience and nostalgia. Whew, so close. Ah, they're all gonna say, ah, the blank region. How great it was. They'll have something said afterwards. I'll go back and reread them. Nice. Hmm. Barney's close to 90. Dang. Nice. I mean, it's 4 times effective, so if that didn't kill, I'd be really starting to second guess Geeko. Ah, the Soviet Sinnoh region. How great it was before the Galactic Empire took over. Sorry for that awful accent. I mean, it doesn't resist it. As long as you're not earthquaking. That was my favorite starter for the longest time. Usually don't like the modern Pokemon. I'm not gonna lie, Grookey hit that. It stroked that nerve that that game missed out on in so many ways. I think this one actually resists, or like is neutral now though. Yeah, it's so strange. This is like the That's how you know it probably is the best of the 3 starters, because it's the only one that actually resists the like other move. Like it's the only one that resists the other type. Sorry, that was hard for me to get out. Oh, I need to put something in my notes. Sorry, I had something I had to write to myself for later. That hurt. Like a lot. Like a lot. At least Barney's level 90 now. Well, thankfully it spent its time just powering up. Superior and Coil. What a great move. Embor was the best to play through the game, though. These are all my opinions on the 3 starters. Controversial take. The Torterra was my favorite. Curse made it so OP. Great variety, but Swampert Winds is my favorite from this generation. Getting a Blaziken named Foghorn Leghorn is also a classic. For Alligator's spelling may have always irritated me, but it was by far my favorite of the 3. Yeah, that generation's ones just all look so basic. Like, even compared to Gen 1, just felt like basic. Charizard was just an overrated fire lizard, but he was still my favorite starter. DNA splicers, for in case you're going the Kyurem route. So, the reason why there's 2 of them is because one of them puts them together and one of them separates. Like this one fuses them and this one separates, you can see based on the descriptions. Oh, my prince. How has your journey been treating you? Mind if I test you to see your progress? I was not prepared for this. I have no idea what you are. You may have actually been a stock trainer. Rose. Alright, Barney. Time to show you're worth it. Give him a Thunderbolt. Man, I'm gonna have to watch some classic Pokemon after this. That way I can get Lieutenant Surge's Thunderbolt out of my mind. Alright, well, at least it's frozen, but that was rough. That was a lot of health. I wonder if it's got a big root or something. No, because it had a Yappa. Just kicked my Dragonite's ass up. This used to be my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon to like play through the whole game with. Once you got an Executor, if you actually ever got it, it was just so strong. And nobody had any clue what was coming their way whenever you played it. They would see it on your team and be like, dude, you didn't choose a Jinx? You didn't go for Alakazam? Dude, like, Venusaur's just better, right? Sure, bro. That harvest, though, man. I knew it was going to be somewhere in the game. Yeah, Geeko might be able to with the 4 times that. And I'll take a turn off. Ooh, nice. Okay, cool. I overthought that. That wasn't very nice. Wow. Did not expect a morning sun. I don't think I built this team. I'm pretty sure this was a stock team that was already in the game, and I named it Professor Oak, and it just never challenged me, and I just let it go. Alright, we're popping full restore. It's been a while since we've done a Super Soaker, hasn't it? I mean, we probably could have beat the Bug Gym if we'd have went for the Super Soaker route. You know, I can only have so many morning suns. I only have 8 of them. Although I have no idea how many of them I burned through already. I'm guessing 6 of them. This is the long... I'm not going to say this is the longest. I think I had like a 14, 15 minute grind fest before. And on this stream. This is that point where if I was editing, I'd be just speeding it up. With some... Just put some hillbilly music in it. Dude, that Aerodactyl, that could still be the game over. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, got the critty, nice. Wait, was there a radio in there? Yeah, there was a radio here. Is this a... Nope, that's not... I'm gonna have to maneuver that one. I think those are just Pokemon Uniters, but we're gonna go back to the center because we got our butt handed to us by an old man in a lab coat. But that looks like that's gonna be the 30-minute mark, so I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. Please, play the game. I want to know if you like it. See you guys next time.